Hello and welcome to our smerdp video, and today we are looking at Super 7's Ultimates Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Green Ranger, and this is age 14 and above. I say that with some great caution because even as a man who's almost 40, these figures are to be carefully cared for in everything you do. When changing hands, when changing body parts, take your time. Do not rush anything because it will be disastrous. So that's the box, and within the box you get a plastic bag around this beauty, and this is beautiful. So it has the dragon coin on there, on the top Ultimate 7, and then on the back Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Content, one figure with accessories, which I found weird because people that are buying this already know what they want. So underneath that top part we get this beautiful once again piece, and we get the Green Ranger, and then just get us still. If you want to pause that, you can pause that and have a look at it. It's all about the Green Ranger, but we know all about the Green Ranger because we are already Green Ranger fans. And this is the front, so not a so friendly packaging. It is the plastic view, so if you're a mint in box collector, this may be one for you. So I'm going to get this open and we can have a closer look at, well, Green Ranger. Okay, so very swiftly, let's get the boring part out. Here he is compared to Lightning Collection. In terms of height, he is in a different stature. In terms of how he looks, once again, he is completely different. So in terms of comparison, there is no comparison because they are different lines. And I look at this as something that I can really enjoy and mess around with, whereas this one, I worry a little bit more. However, it does look extremely good with its matte paint, etc., although it still feels a little bit plasticky. So anyway, let's shove that out the side. Let's get his legs out of there. Let's have a good look at the Green Ranger now that we've got that bit out of the way. Just trying to get my light in a better position where you can actually have a good look. So first of all, he does have this beautiful shield with the right decor on it. My only gripe is this massive gap here reveals that triangle from him being, well, just an ordinary ranger without the shield, etc. So that is automatically a bugbear. He has this beautiful head sculpt which looks absolutely phenomenal. I feel like they've done a terrific job on that. Get the diamond in the center of the, what is it, forehead. Yep, if my brain works. And then we go all the way down, and like I said, the paint job's really nice, but you can really tell that it's figure. You can really see like the ab crunch on there. It's really evidential and not really well blended in, which is a little bit annoying. He has the beautiful creases in the boots and colored soles, which is always nice. And then the morpher, I can see that really well. You can see that dragon coin in there. It's probably a lot easier compared to the others, and you can see that it's got the gold around the morpher. He's got obviously the bicep braces, etc. Nice hands as well. So let's get articulation out of the way as well. So this isn't going to be the most articulation. I mean, you could push that up actually. That sort of resolves it, although it does look a little bit weird now, doesn't it? This doesn't actually poke out as far as I thought it would do. So the head can go all the way around nicely. You get a little movement down, nice movement down, only a little bit up. The arm going round, yeah, it's not, doesn't go around very nicely at all. Mine feels a little bit still, a little bit. Take my time with that. There we go. We got the movement there. So there is the movement on the arm. There's the movement on the biceps. It does have only the single joint ready for that punch in going on. It has an up and a down on the wrist, and that can go all the way around. So let's move that down. Oh my goodness. come on. You are not wanting to go to... I'm not going to even try and do that on camera. I will take that offline in a second. And that is what I'm saying. That is my worry about this whole figure, that he is so fragile that he could easily just break. He does have the crunch. He does have swivel on the ball joint there. He can do sort of the splits, but not really. He does have a double. No, he just has his... Oh, what am I doing? That's not a double. No, that just goes up like that. Sorry. He does have swivel on the knee, which I always find is a little bit weird. And then an upsy and downsy with the leg. So, as you can see, very, very limited articulation for this figure. And that is really... I'm going to have to go offline now and sort that out. So I've changed a couple of hands quite nicely without any issues, just gently taking them off. I'm not going to lie, I'm really dreading when it comes to pulling out the arms. I'm not. I do worry about that bit, but I'll cross that bridge when I get it. I just wanted to show off a couple of his accessories. So he comes up with the, I think is it the power sword? I cannot remember where Zed manages to manipulate him, and he goes and gets it, and he gives it to that goat, whatever it is. I can think of how he talks in my head. So he does have the, and he can hold them. He can hold this really, very nicely. Let me just take that off carefully. So that looks very, very cool like that. I do like that. It's very nifty, very decent. The other is the blaster. This is Green No More, his last sort of moment as the Green Ranger, where he goes into the belly of Shell Shocked. Watched that episode so many times, and he shoots him from the inside, which is very, very nice. Then also he has the classic toy looking Dragon Flute, and a classic gun from the Dragon Flute. I like how it's got the little things, because they used to stick on their hands. I do like that they've gone that far. Super 7 are clearly massive fans of the Power Rangers. And then finally, the Sword of Darkness, which I'm not going to lie, I already feel like it is a little bit too small for him. But there we have it. It has the little tally on the bottom, which I do like. I can't even get that in his hands. The other bit that I did want to point out, which I haven't pointed out yet, is, and I was thinking how to get in, he has this little strap that goes over it. So it slots in very, very nicely, and you just flick that up, which was a surprise, because I think this doesn't even fit. How does this even work? But it does work. It is very, very cool. Okay, so the first head sculpt is sick ass. I love how this looks. Nobody has ever done anything as twisted and as evil as Super 7 in terms of how this looks. It is brilliant. He looks truly evil. He has the green, I call the karate brow that goes all the way around, and that is very, very, very nice. And I mean, to my mind, he's meant to look evil in this, and that is how he looks. If he's not meant to look evil, Super 7, I have no idea what you've done. The heads do pop off really, really nicely as well. And I'm just going to demonstrate. I'm just going to pop the other head on quickly. And this is where he's later in Season 1, in the beginning of Season 2, he has the short sort of ponytail, very thin. And he is just starting to grow his hair out. Now, if this is meant to be Evil Tommy, and this is meant to be Tommy a little bit later in the season, he does look very good. I'm not sure he looks like JDF, but, you know, it doesn't matter. I feel like they should have done another head sculpt of this where he doesn't look so bonkers. This one, he just looks too handsome. He's going out on a date with somebody. That's how I see this one. Another nice homage to that original toy is they have given us a classic Green Ranger gold shield, which, as you can remember the toy, it just sort of pops off like that. Very, very nicely. If I can actually do it. do it off screen, but very, very easily pops off. And then that reveals with the normal arms, green no more, where he loses his power in the green candle, and you see him like this, and how he would have been if not for Rita infusing the shield with the power coin. I think it was her mom's shield, if I remember rightly, in Go-Go Power Rangers comic series, where they tried to make it canon and tried to make him make sense of why he has a shield and no other ranger does. But this looks very, very awesome, and it just feels really, really cool, and something that I really, really like. I mean, I hope Lightning Collection just give us a figure like this. I'll be very happy to buy it. But you can clearly define where there is the ab crunch. The ab crunch stands out like a sore thumb to me. That's the biggest letdown of that. And obviously you've got the arms without the things. Compared to that, that's what it looks like, but he still has the little talons around there. So yeah, very, very cool. I dig this a lot. Now, I sort of always felt like this was going to be an issue anyway, knowing that there was only ever a single bend on the elbow. How on earth was he ever going to demonstrate that he could play the flute? Yeah, not I can't get him anywhere near this, and it is a big gap, etc., in terms of that. Which is very, very disappointing. I don't know why. I seem to be with these. I seem to struggle to get them right in. You can see they're just popping out there, which I thought was a wee bit bizarre. But hey, it is what it is. I think are they different? They're longer. That seems to be the problem. They seem to be longer. There we go. Look how that just fits in there nicely. I felt I didn't want to press it because I thought I could easily. Sorry, I'm not sure. I'm not even looking at my camera right now. I could easily break a hand. You know, it's like they've not been truly designed for this. And then the last thing to show you is the morpher. Apologies. So very, very nice. You got the green sort of morphing bit when he's doing his morphing thing. You can't see the dragon coin in there. It's not the best. I'm struggling to see it. I'm not even looking on camera. So, but it is there. The gold is very, very nice. It does look very, very cool. I'm really disappointed about that. The whole dragon part, that bit is very disappointing. The thing with the morphin, I say this, it's great that they've given us a morphin, especially for those that are very good at creating customs. To me, it is not needed at all, because he's already a Green Ranger, but it's nice because those who have perhaps brought it can potentially customize human versions of these, especially with the Lightning Collection. We've got civilian heads, and we've got civilian heads with these. What am I on about? So there is opportunities for those that are very good at it. I'm not very good at it. I wouldn't even try. So I'm not that person. So anyway, there we have it. Green Ranger, not so bad. The last few hands I find absolutely bizarre. I have no comprehension of what on earth has gone wrong there, and I didn't want to push that hand in. And shout out to Rob Lane. He's got Power Rangers Lightning Collection 2021, which is a great channel. Go check that out. He said about a hand breaking, and maybe this is why, because sorry, I'm not being disrespectful, mate. Just, you know, maybe you try and push anything. It was just a normal peg, and it's clearly just a little bit bigger. So anyway, hope you like my video. This is a great figure. This is probably my favorite so far that I've reviewed. I've reviewed one. The one was an absolute disaster. Broke a hand on the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Trini's a very cool figure. However, nothing compares to this. This one has it all. This one, they have gone above and beyond to make it extra special for us. So from that perspective, thank you, Super 7. These figures, I'm sort of in an R, and I'm not keeping them, but there are some really good points with them. There's just a lot of alarming points considering it's all about the price point versus how easily damaged they are. For the price, they shouldn't be that easy to damage. So anyway, hope you liked my video. If you did, please support my channel by subscribing. Really appreciate it. Thank you to those that already subscribed. Appreciate you folks a lot. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. As always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.